Hello, everyone. It is Thursday, August 27th. Welcome to another episode of Together San Diego. I'm your host, Luis Cruz, Community Relations Director for the San Diego Union-Tribune. This week, we are recognizing businesses that have shown exemplary leadership in helping their employees and the community during this pandemic. And joining me this afternoon is Chef Phillip Esteban of Craft Meals. Chef Phillip, thanks for joining me this morning.
Hi, thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Congratulations on being recognized as a community hero in our special Best of section, which was published on Sunday. If folks didn't get a chance to see it, here you are. You're featured in this special publication. You also had a nice little ad in our A section as well. Let me just get in a little bit closer so people can see it. There it is, Craft Meals. So there it is. Chef Phillip, tell us about Craft Meals.
So Craft Meals really started as a catering company, but in January, and being Filipino, a lot of my family are nurses. They started to ask if we could provide meals for local hospitals. It was really before all the frontline kind of movement started to happen, and so we were able to kind of get ahead of the curve. And we started to provide Filipino rice bowls. I'm assuming the workforce is 50% Filipinos, it was a big hit right away. And people started to ask if we could do deliveries to their homes. And that's when it really kicked off for us.
Yeah, I mean, so you started in January. I mean, what a time, right before the pandemic hit. I guess, how has this affected your business and how you go about with your business?
In a lot of different ways. It's, being in the food industry and a lot of friends and family that are in the hospitality field, it's affecting restaurants and operational, like, very drastically. But truthfully, operating like a delivery and zero contact, it's offered a lot of new creative opportunities for us to grow. And so, bringing on new staff, zero contact from ordering to delivering. We've never felt safer throughout the pandemic because, we literally drop off the food and then we leave. So there's new challenges coming every day, especially with this second round of closures and how it's affecting businesses, not just ours alone. So we're just trying to find a new way to navigate through this all.
Yeah. And tell us a little bit about how you've responded. You've also partnered up with a number of nonprofits. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so, our second week, we started a 1-for-1 program with our rice bowls. So every rice bowl purchase, we donate and match the same amount throughout the community. And so we've partnered with Olivewood Garden Learning Center, which is featured right there. So every Sunday, the meals are ready to pick up, along with the San Diego Food Bank. And so they really target the underrepresented communities. This is We All We Got during the Black Lives Movement, and we provided 200 meals out to them as well. And these are local community senior centers with our WCK partner, Hugs and Bags. And so those were 600 meals daily that were being distributed. That's the San Diego Youth Program as well. And so that was about 195 meals, and they went out to youth shelters.
Wow. And then we have some more pictures here. Talk about what's going on here.
Yeah, this is Olivewood Garden, and our partner, Claire, she kind of helps throughout their community. And so they have 80 staff members and their families that we help feed every Sunday.
Wow. And here's your team?
Yeah, this is our team. I want to thank them first and foremost. Like, we wouldn't be able to do anything that we're doing right now without all of their help.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was scrolling through your website, and oh my goodness, I mean, your food looks delicious.
Thank you. The team does an amazing job.
Yeah, here are some more pictures of some food that you put together. Talk a little bit about how you would describe the type of food that you serve.
Well, through craft meals, we write out a monthly menu, and the menu rotates every single day. And so, for instance, it could be Moroccan spiced chicken one day, to cochinita pibil on another day. And so those are the meals that are going out each day throughout the community. And so there's always a protein version and a vegetarian or vegan option. But it allows our team to kind of bulk prep the same meals, pre-packaged, and then we deliver the meals out.
Wow, that's great. Talk a little bit about. I know that you also get most of your produce directly from Southern California farmers. Is that correct?
Yeah. We try and work directly with farmers, but also with I Love Gleaning and Food Recovery. And so through this pandemic, there's a lot of farmers and grocery stores that are still purchasing product, but we get a hold of it before it goes bad, like the week before. And so what we're trying to do is just save all the produce from just going bad.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. So we talked about how you've partnered up with a number of community groups as well, nonprofits. Talk about it, why it's important for you to give back.
I think right now is that there's the communities, especially the underrepresented communities, like National City, Paradise Hills, South Bay. There's just not a lot of opportunity for them to receive meals and or assistance, whether they have WIC or EBT or some case as compared to other areas. And so me growing up and being from National City and South Bay, I wanted to focus the efforts of our team to these underrepresented communities.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so you're local from National City. Talk a little bit about how you got into tell us about your career path.
So yeah, I started cooking 18 years ago, and it kind of brought me around the world. I went from New York, staged in Chicago. I was down in Tulum as well, to all up and down the West Coast. But it brought me. I've always wanted to come back home to San Diego, and that's where I opened up the Cork and Craft in Rancho Bernardo. And so I was there for 3 years, came back to the greater part of San Diego and became the research and development chef for Consortium Holdings. And I left them August 17th of last year to focus on my solo projects with my partners of Open Gym in National City.
Talk about that as well. Open Gym. Tell me more.
Open Gym really started off as we all met actually through coffee, just grabbing coffee in the morning, started to meet, once a week. And it really spurned off into this idea of creating a new dialogue for hospitality. And, it's really through what we have as our 3 pillars is, we want to create new spaces through food and health and wellness as well.
So what exactly is Open Gym?
Open Gym is actually a 501c3 nonprofit. And I guess in a sense, it's really the creative force to the DBA restaurants that we're opening up. And so we operate that in a sense that for events, for music, for dance, for food, hospitality. And like I said, it's the creative drive to the different concepts that we're opening up.
So it's not an actual gym.
No, it's not. Just one of my business partners does own a gym called Stay Classy CrossFit in Barrio Logan. But the idea just spurned from like the term open gym. You could come in anytime, work out. And so our different partners, they all come from different disciplines, not just in food. Creative directors to architect design to entertainment and videography. So it was just a nice moniker for the team.
All right. Thank you for breaking that down. So you started the business, as we mentioned, at the start of the year, right before the pandemic. What's your advice to other small business owners right now?
Um, it's kind of it is definitely a hard time, and I do want people outside of the industry to understand what's happening within the food world. With SBA loans and PPP, EIDL, I know the unemployment just got extended, but it's right now there's going to be a lot of closures coming up, and that's the harsh reality of our industry. And so, but if as a chef, I think as challenging as it may be, this is the most creative time for us to kind of think outside of the box. And so, there is a big movement of smaller businesses, people of color, and to recognize and to shape kind of the way hospitality is moving right now. So as crazy as it may seem to start a business in COVID-19, it's not out of reach.
That's awesome. So how can people order your food?
So right now we have white rice, which is our Filipino rice bowls, and you're able to order through Toast, Grubhub, DoorDash, kind of all the third-party organizations. But Craft Meals, that one's actually through booking. So we provide luncheons for businesses, for offices, along with catering events. And we recently wrote a grant with the San Diego Fishermen working group called Fish to Families. And so we received a grant from the San Diego Foundation and Sea Grant to buy fish directly from the fishermen and then provide them to, again, underrepresented communities. So homeless, to youth and senior centers, and different meals. And so there's different pickup locations, like at the Third Avenue Charitable Organization. And we're also on the Great Plates programs and the Meals for Wheels. So there's different avenues to kind of source craft meals. And then white rice is through any of the online ordering systems.
Okay, awesome. And then your website address is eatcraftmeals.com.
Mm-hmm.
It looks beautiful. Beautiful website. Looks like an Instagram page. Beautiful pictures of all this food right in time for lunch.
Yes.
So let's see. In addition to being recognized as a community hero, the San Diego Union-Tribune is donating $1,000 to the charity of your choice. Have you decided who that money will be going to?
Yes, we would love to donate the $1,000 to the arts program in National City. It's a Reason to Survive. It's a community-based program, nonprofit, that focuses on the creative youth within National City and South Bay. And so they're everything from music to woodshop, metal fabrication. They're working on art murals throughout National City as well. And so it's a really, really great resource for kind of young adults, young children to get involved. And, they're located right on 12th and I want to say C. I actually live like 2 blocks away from it. So it's very close to my heart and very glad that they're here in National City.
That's awesome. I'm always fascinated and impressed when I talk to especially small business owners, and especially right now during COVID-19. You're struggling to keep your business alive, yet you are still giving back to the community, which I think is so awesome. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I think right now, as an industry as a whole, I think there's a, kind of outside looking in. I don't think a lot of people see how much struggle there is for small businesses to survive right now. And so whether it's just ordering meals, not even just from our businesses, but any businesses in San Diego, support local shops, and help them stay alive. I mean, some of your favorite places may not be here kind of after this. But I also want to give a big thanks to my staff through and through. Really, they've are going 7 days a week, making this happen, from picking up the fish at the docks to fabrication to packaging, cooking the meals. They're kind of behind the curtains and never get the full recognition. So I just want to say a big thank you to them and to my partners, Jamzu Mel and Marcus Twilliger, on holding down the fort while I could do this interview.
No, that's awesome. It's been great chatting with you this morning. Congratulations once again to Craft Meals. You're getting some well-deserved recognition. And for those of you watching, if you want to find out who San Diego's bests are and to read more about our community heroes, just log on to San Diego Union-Tribune.com/best of. Chef Phillip Esteban of Craft Meals, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And keep us posted on everything that you're doing, all your endeavors, and especially that community outreach. I think, as I mentioned, I think you're doing a great job and you're getting some well-deserved recognition.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you at home for watching. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
The 4th Annual San Diego Festival of Books, the county's largest celebration of the written word, is going virtual. The online event will run from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on August 29th. Like past festivals, you can expect Q&As and panels with award-winning authors from across the country, such as Walter Mosley, Robert Craze, and Shilpi Samaya Gowda.
I'm Robert Craze, author of A Dangerous Man and 21 other novels. I'm looking forward to speaking with you about Joe Pike, Elvis Cole, and all their other cases at the San Diego Festival of Books on August 29th. Hope to see you there.
I'm Jean Guerrero, author of Hate Monger, my latest book to be released in August. Join me as I unveil the man driving some of the most divisive confrontations over what it means to be American and what America will become. See you on August 29th.
Hello, my name is Matt de la Peña, and I'm an author of books for young people, and I can't wait to be a part of the San Diego Festival of Books. I'm going to share with all of you a picture book, but it's a book that I share with not only elementary school kids, but junior high kids, high school kids, college, and even adults. The book is called Love, and this is the message I want to put out into the world, especially now. So I hope you all will join me at the San Diego Festival of Books.
And for families, there will be a virtual children's stage with readings and activities.
Hi, my name is Sharon Langley, and I'm so excited to share my new book with you, A Ride to Remember. A Ride to Remember, a civil rights story, tells the story of how my community came together to make an important change. I hope you'll check it out and see me at the San Diego Festival of Books. I'm looking forward to it.
New for this year, count on poetry readings, a cooking demo with a Food Network star, art and writing workshops, and an entertainment hour with local musicians.
Hello friends, it's Raquel from Infinite Succulents. Come get your hands dirty with me as we learn all about caring for succulents and creating living art from them as well. You can learn all about it in my book, Infinite Succulent Miniature Living Art to Keep or Share. I hope you can join us for Festival of Books.
For more information on how to attend and how to sign up for our newsletter, visit sdfestivalofbooks.com. We look forward to spending the day with fellow book lovers.